Hello everybody, Rafferty Cleary, Cultural Administrator for the town of Monterey, and we are sharing with you today the final segment of 99 Questions with Marianne Officer. We're doing questions 81 through 99. In this segment, you'll find out which invention has been most impactful to Miss Marianne over her 99 years of life. We will see one of her most prized possessions. She'll give you and me some life advice in this segment. And also on the tail end, I'm going to share some photographs of some things you've heard her mention throughout these three segments. So some of those are the paintings that her sister did for her. Some of these are pictures of Marianne when she was like 18, 19, 20 years old. And then that crown that she won for the dancing competition that we heard about in the last segment, in segment 2, you'll see a picture of that as well. And just want to give you a heads up that we're going to keep doing this. The Monterey Depot Museum is sharing stories of folks within our community. So we've got a couple of ideas that we're working on, and hopefully we'll be able to accomplish those and then share them with you. We want to talk to folks. We want to hear about their lives. We want to hear stories about events that happened in society over the years. And so we're going to be working on all that, and we'll share them with you as we complete those projects. We want to thank Marianne for letting us do 99 questions with her. That's really not an easy task by any means, to be able to sit down and just answer 99 questions in a span of 2 meetings with her. So thank you so very much, Miss Marianne Officer. Finally, I want to tell you to pass on to folks who may not be on social media that these videos, segment 1, 2, and 3 of 99 Questions with Marianne Officer, can be found on the Monterey Depot Museum YouTube page. So you just go to YouTube, search Monterey Depot Museum, and all of the videos that we've ever done here at the museum are uploaded to that YouTube page, and you'll also find segment 1, 2, and 3 of 99 Questions with Marianne Officer. Hope everyone has a great rest of the week, and stay tuned for some more stories coming up in the near future of the great folks from around Monterey. Question 81. What is the most daring thing you have ever done?
Most daring thing?
Mm-hmm. Did you ever kiss a rattlesnake?
We had a horse that's the meanest thing in the world, and I couldn't catch her. And they had a revival around the road, and I said, Daddy, go catch old Molly for me. I want to go to that revival. And he said, well, nah. If you'll go catch her, you can go. He knowed I couldn't. She's the meanest thing ever was. She'd lay her ears back, show her teeth, and come at you. And I went over there and I got me a tobacco stick. And I said, come here, Maud. Here she come with them ears laid back and them teeth are showing. And I cracked her down between the head. With that, boy, this as hard as I could crack her. And she put her nose in that bottle, and I saddled her, and Daddy was sitting over there. I said, bye, Daddy. He said, who caught that horse for you? I said, I did. And she's got a pump note on her head that'll last her a long time.
Marianne, the horse whisperer, that's what we've learned. Now, to follow up on this question about most daring thing you've ever done, somebody told me you went and rode 4-wheelers just like last year or something like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty daring for someone who's 98 years old.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, we rode a 4-wheeler. We rode one through my field and his fields, and right up through a sort of a woody dare that's sort of dangerous, you know. That thing could have flipped over with you. And got into my field up there and rode that on into the graveyard up there. A lot of people up there.
You never kissed a rattlesnake though?
No.
Okay. All right. Question number 82. Right this very moment, what is the most daring or adventurous thing you'd like to do?
Now?
Yeah, right now.
Well, I'm pretty calm now.
Okay.
I wouldn't care about doing anything real rattling. Would you if you was 100 years old?
I don't know. See, you said you didn't want to skydive, but I'd want to skydive even at 100.
Would you?
I would.
Well, so would the President, Bush.
Yeah?
He used to do that all the time. Until I guess he's in his 90s, last than he done. People just have different things they'd rather do. But I wouldn't like to do that.
You could pet an alligator.
Huh?
You could pet an alligator. Or, I don't know. But you've calmed down. I got you.
Yeah, I've calmed down since I'm 100.
Question number 83. What is your most prized possession?
Most prized possession. When Walt gave me my diamond ring. I'd never had a diamond ring. That cost $2,000.
Woo! Well, hot dang.
So I was real proud of that ring. I still got it. And I wear it every once in a while, but my bones are so big there that when the ring gets down here, it just goes around and around my fingers, see?
Mm-hmm.
And I've quit wearing it because the man told me a while back, we took it down to have it cleaned and everything. He said, you know how much this ring, where'd you get this ring? And we told him we got it in Crossville at a jewelry store. And he said, you know how much, what'd you pay for it? We said, $2,000. He said, you know how much it's worth now?
How much?
He said it's worth between $5,000 and $6,000.
You know, you can make a necklace out of it. And you wear it around your neck.
Yeah, I could do that now. I could just put it on a necklace
Then
thing.
you could have it with you all the time.
Yeah, I wouldn't pull that off for nothing.
I don't blame you.
I slept with it on and everything. And my friends, they said, Marianne, you're ruining that ring, cleaning and doing stuff like that. Don't do that. You keep that for Sunday. And so I quit doing that with it. You want to see it?
Yeah, we'll take a look at it. We're going to pause real quick as Marianne gets her ring. I'll keep...
Hope it's still back here.
Woo!
He said it was worth between $5,000 and $6,000 now.
That is a nice ring.
Yeah.
That is a nice ring. You see the glisten on the camera right there. You can, it sparkles. That's something else.
Yeah.
That is something else.
Yeah, I was awful proud of my ring.
I like it. It's pretty. We're about to get back. 84 is coming up next. All right. Almost done.
Well, good.
Almost done. Question number 84. During your lifetime, has the world changed from better to worse?
No, it's changed to the better.
It has.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, it has. I've had a good life all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
But I just went from one good thing to another.
Some people might say it's changed from better to worse, but you think it's been better as it gone along.
Yeah.
I like that
think
outlook.
it has.
I like that outlook. What's the biggest surprise you've ever received?
The biggest surprise.
Yeah, that's question number 85.
Biggest surprise. Well, I always wanted a pony. And Daddy come leading one home one day and said, "Here's your pony. Prettiest little old pony you ever did see." And he told some friends of ours, in fact, there's kinfolk, that these boys had this pony and they'd outgrowed it. And he said, "How much you take for that pony? My little girls wanting a pony." They said, "Take that pony home with you. We're going to give it to you." And said, "When you're tired of it, we'll have grandchildren here before long. Just bring it back home. We'll turn it back in the pasture." And I kept that pony till I was courting.
So the pony was the biggest surprise. All right. Did you ever play an instrument? Question number 86.
No,
No. All right.
this wasn't gifted.
I'm the same way.
You're the same way.
Yeah, I can't play an instrument. I don't even know how to spell instrument. All right. Question number 87. Have you ever had a run-in with the law, Marianne?
No, it's not.
No?
Never have.
Okay.
Never have.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'd be 100 and I'll have a little run in with them.
Question number 88. What's the worst thing you've ever been in trouble for?
Well, I haven't been in trouble for nothing.
I wish I could say that.
I guess a lot of people would say, "Well, you was in trouble," blah, 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 blah. But I can't remember nothing I've been in trouble for.
Question number 89. What invention in your lifetime are you most amazed of?
Most amazed of invention. An airplane.
Really?
One come flying over one time, and Daddy he thought they was in trouble, and he run down the field with a lantern to show them that field, that they could probably, and they didn't land in our field, but they landed in another field, and it was, what was that woman in Cookville that was so famous for her hat and that thing that hung down? She was in that plane, and they come down that field, and she didn't get hurt. But boy, that's big news all over the world.
The airplane.
Yeah.
What? I know the airplane's probably the one that most amazed you. Are there any other inventions that stick out that you were just like, golly, this is awesome?
Well, I can't think of any. Of course, all up through my life, we got, things in our house that helped us, like deep freezes. That helped you to save your gardens and everything. You used to have to can all that stuff. You got a deep freeze, you could just freeze it. It just tastes like it was in the garden. But I was grown and married before they got electricity to where I lived down there.
I bet electricity wowed you a little bit then.
Yeah, sure did.
Mm-hmm.
The electricity. That was a big help to everybody.
You've seen quite a few inventions in your life.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. You've seen the invention of the slinky.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next question. Number 90. Who is or was your best friend ever?
Well, I had so many best friends. Then I'd move on and from them to somebody else. I wouldn't want to name anybody.
It's okay to say Pokey.
Huh?
I said it's okay to say Pokey. Question number 91 is a follow-up to question 90, sort of. What does friendship mean to you?
Means everything. If you ain't got friends, if you can't make friends, you're in trouble in this life. Don't you think so?
I think so.
Yeah. Means everything to me. You know, if everybody deserted you after you got old and couldn't do nothing, you couldn't. I can still drive my truck. And me a Honda. In fact, he put a new battery in it the other day. Said, now you got wheels.
So if anybody tries to desert you right now, you'll just drive to them. I said, if anybody tries to desert you right now, you'll just drive to them, won't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think again. I'm happy I'm your friend now.
You are.
Yeah, I am.
Well, good. I'm happy you're my friend. In fact, my daughter-in-law said, I like that boy. I said, you better not get liking him too much. I'll tell on you.
Question number 92. What questions about life are you still waiting for answers to?
Well, I don't know of any.
You got life figured out, huh?
Yeah. It's just like I told my husband, he died here. You know, I took him and kept him till he died. And I told him, I said, well, he said, don't you leave me up there and some clodhopper come along and you take off with him and leave me up there by myself in that graveyard. I said, well, the clodhopper comes along is you and I'm going to be buried right up there by you. So, he just sort of laughed.
All right. Question number 93. What are the most rewarding things about getting older?
Well, I don't know anything. No, I guess looking back over your life and seeing that you've done a few things in your life that you wanted to do. And you got to do. I've got to do a lot of things. Somebody asked Walt, said, how'd she get on that four-wheeler? He said, well, she's just jumped on that thing. She can get on it better than me. And I held his belt, you know, when we'd be going up a mountain and stuff. I wasn't afraid of it. Me, nearly 100.
Question number 94. Who has influenced you the most throughout your life?
My mom and daddy. They have. They've lived a good life and taught us right from wrong, and when Mama was peeping out the window the first date I had, and we kissed, and boy, she got me for that. She said, "Don't let that little old boy be kissing on you, as young as you are." I said, "Well, I thought it's fun."
Question number 95. How would you like to be remembered by others?
Well, I'd like to be remembered by them saying she enjoyed life and she enjoyed people. She is a people person, and I was. I like people, and that's why I like to go to dances and things where everybody's having a good time. Hello? Yeah.
1 second.
Yeah, tomorrow? Yeah. Yeah, I'd like... Yeah, that's okay. I get up early. Okay. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Well, maybe we can park pretty close to where we buy them. Okay. I'll see you in the morning. Bye. He's gonna take me to buy my flowers for my graveyards.
Okay.
Sunday's a decoration.
Mm-hmm.
So I hadn't bought a flyer. I had Walt. He don't take me everywhere. And then he got sick and died. But he's been dead for over a year now. A little over a year. Oh, I miss him.
If you could say one thing to Walt right now, what would it be?
Well, I'm a-making it. And I'll be with you one of these days. Old people 100 years old don't last forever.
Back to the 95th question. How would you like to be remembered?
Well,
People, person, and...
yeah. How would you like to be remembered?
You're quizzing me. I don't know.
I bet you hadn't even thought of that.
Not really, no. But I guess I'd want to be remembered by being kind and just trying my best to make somebody else smile.
Yeah, well, that's me. I'm a people person. I just hope everybody liked me and I liked everybody, and you know, I don't have any enemies, don't reckon.
All right. Right now, at 99, question number 96, right now, at this very moment, or at this very age of 99 years old, what types of things make you the happiest?
Well, to see my friends happy and everybody having a good time. I like to go over to the center, see everybody eating and carrying on and having a good time. I like to see everybody happy.
Me too. Me too, Marianne. All right, question number 97. What, besides hanging out with me, what is a typical day for Marianne?
Well, I get up and try to eat a good breakfast. I'm trying to gain some weight back. I've lost a lot after in that, I stayed in the bed too much.
Mm-hmm.
I got to where I just get up and tell them I was going to walk up and down the hall. Because I could see I was losing weight, and I didn't need to lose weight. I could eat when they brought the food in, but I wasn't getting no exercise. So when I got home, we got to walking around the thing every day, every morning, every night, and then walking all the time we could, I got getting more exercise. And I believe I've gained just a little bit.
Well, somebody said you make a killer banana pudding. You ought to eat just a bunch of that banana pudding and you'd gain a little weight back.
Yeah. We eat up at the, on the mountain that I was telling you about, where they live. We went up there to eat last night, and I took a pie made out of peaches, peach cobbler.
Oh, man alive.
And they really liked that.
I bet they did.
They furnished the rest of the meal. They had meat, they'd cooked a big roast, and they had everything to eat.
Mm-hmm.
And then I took that, but I was to furnish the dessert. And he loves my banana puddings, but I thought, well, I believe I'll make a peach cobbler.
There's nothing wrong with that. All right, 2 more questions left. Question number 98. You turn 100 years old in October.
Yeah,
What do you want for your birthday?
just a bunch of friends, everybody happy. I don't want new dress or a new outfit or none of that crap. I just want everybody to be happy. Have a good time. Tell jokes. What would you want at your 100th birthday?
She's turning the tides on me. I'm being quizzed now. My 100th birthday? On my 100th birthday, if I live to be that long, I'd want to be put in a tank full of brown trout.
What?
I love fishing, and I love trout. So when I'm 100, I probably won't be able to fish anymore. So I'd like someone to stick me in a big old fish tank full of brown trout. I know that's crazy.
They'd eat you.
Well, they might, but I'd be close to fish. I love fish, Marianne.
You do?
I love fishing.
So you like to go fishing?
I do. Quite a bit.
Well, you go out to Monterey Lake a fishing?
Every now and then.
Do you?
Mm.
You ever catch anything?
Well, yeah.
Do you?
Uh-huh.
Well.
Yep. I'll take you one day.
Yeah.
Okay?
You okay?
All right. All right, final question. This is question number 99. We have done 99 questions with you. What life advice do you want to pass along to people watching this right now?
Well, do what's right and treat people right, and you'll be treated right if you treat people right. And be happy and be generous. You're not going to take all this fancy stuff with you when you leave. You might as well divide it around. So, what would you tell everybody?
This question is yours only.
You mean the lame? Oh, me. Well, I've had a happy life. I really have. Well, I've had some disappointments, you know, but it's how you handle them. You can't just give up because you have some disappointments. My little boy, I guess he's about 5 years old. He tied me to the front porch. I was playing with him, and he got a rope and he tied me to the post. And a man come up through there and saw me tied all up, and he run through my garden, tore my tater patch all to pieces. My husband said he thought I done that. Finally, Russell come around and let me loose, you know. I said, come undo me. Somebody, an old man come up here and saw me tied up, and he tore my garden all to pieces. Oh, me. I guess raising my kids is more fun to me than anything. Things he'd do, and then I took the boy I've got now, when he is just a baby, and raised him, and you talk about a little brat he was, but we enjoyed him, you know. I'd like to have a lot of kids, but I got a hold of a husband that's sterile, and I didn't find out about this sterile business till it's about too late. Them boys down there putting themselves through schools, selling their sperm for $150. He said, I'm not supposed to be talking this. But he told us that. I said, why didn't you tell me that sooner? I'd have bought a little of it. Oh, gosh. He laughed. He said, well, I said, it's getting a little late for me now to have more kids, you know. But I liked a big family. The people below us had 8 kids, and I'd go down there and they'd be popping corn and throwing it at each other and having fun, and their mom and daddy just enjoy sitting there enjoying it. Mm-hmm. You all make a mess, you're going to clean it up. And at Christmas, they'd have a big pink cake and a big white cake and a big chocolate cake and all this stuff they'd fix up for their Christmas, you know. That fascinated me because we didn't have all that at our house. We'd have a big cake, but we wouldn't have half a dozen. But they had a big family. They had to have several cakes. And so I was raised up around people that I loved. They had kids my age, most of them did. And we'd all gather together at Rock Springs or down below Rock Springs is a long valley. You can see it as you go by. We'd all gather down there and play horseshoe and everything. And then we'd go to Table Rock Mountain. We'd walk to Table Rock when we was young. And a boy set me up on that rock. And now it's so tall. You know, the mountain's washed away from it. Mm-hmm. And you couldn't set nobody up on that mountain, on that table now. And he set me up on that table and took my picture. Now, I guess I was 14, 13, 14, 15, somewhere along there, when we'd do all them things. We had a lot of young people in the community then. So, and every one of my family was school teachers, including me. I taught a year or two before my husband got home from service, and we went into business, and I helped him in the business, but quit teaching. But I remember I taught school around there at a little old place, and I got a letter from a woman said, every kid in your class nearly's got the itch. Scared me to death. My head started itching right then. And I told them I sent the woman that wrote me that note, and I sent her a note. If her kids had the itch, keep them at home and cure them before she sent them back to school and give it to the rest of us. I didn't want the itch. So I finished that little old school out for a girl that, I don't remember, she got sick or something, and I went and finished teaching the school out for her. And then we had a party at the end of school, and they brought tow sacks, and them old women would get in them tow sacks and jump down through the... I like to laugh my head off. We had weenies that day, and they'd have them up to smoking like there was a smoking a weed. Crazy bunch, but they're having fun. So.
Well, Marianne, thank you for letting us ask you a whole bunch of questions.
Yeah, you did. That was a bunch of them.
Well, we appreciate it.
Well, you're welcome.
You want to wave bye to everybody?
Bye. I enjoyed him.
See you all. Marianne, 99 questions, turning 100, October the 17th. Appreciate you.
Yeah.